Welcome back to Living Higher. This week's topic is life is a journey, and the journey is the point. Imagine you meet a mountain climber. He's getting ready to start his climb up the mountain. He's got all his gear together. He's been training for this moment. He's passionate, he's determined, he's excited. And you go over to him and tell him, it's 2024. Why are you bothering to climb up this mountain? Take a helicopter straight to the top, to the peak. And then if you want to climb down, it's so much easier that way, or you can take the helicopter back down. Why are you bothering with this difficult climb? He'll look at you like you're crazy. He'll say the whole point is not just to get to the top. It's not just to reach the top, but it's to climb to the top. The climb is the point of the journey to the top. The climb is the purpose, not just to reach the top, but the actual journey to get to the top is the purpose, is what he wants. And despite the fact that it could be dangerous or it could be difficult, but he actually enjoys the climb the entire way up. And when he reaches the top, when he reaches the peak, he feels a tremendous sense of accomplishment for what he did. You know, I remember when I was younger, there were certain hills I had to walk up. And I always thought to myself, man, I wish these hills could only be downhill, or at least flat, so I didn't have to walk up them. Yet, when I was going sledding, I would walk up the same hill, no problem whatsoever. I would run up the hill. I was so excited to get to the top because I had a purpose. I had a destination. The top was now so that I could go sledding downwards. You see, not all going up hills are equal. If you have a destination, if you have a purpose, if there's meaning in the climb, going uphill is easy. It's when you don't have a purpose, when you don't feel any purpose in the going uphill, that's when you start to resent the fact that there's an uphill climb. It's, for example, let's talk about the going sledding again. If you're going snow tubing, you're going skiing, and there's a lift to take you to the top, but you're just trudging up the hill, you're going to resent it. You're going to resent it because there's no point to that climb. It's all about attributing meaning or purpose to the climb. Life is a journey. Very, very often there are uphill stretches. Sometimes there could be long, long uphill stretches. Sometimes the hill could stretch before us like an insurmountable peak. The peak is not in sight. We don't even see where it is that we're heading. But the climb is the point of this life. It's why we were put in this world. The more meaning we can attribute to the journey, the more of a goal and a purpose that we have, the more clarity we have as to what it is we are doing and where we are going, the easier it's going to be to sustain the uphill climb. You know, they say a story about Rameir Rumi Premishlan, that there's two versions of the story, either going downhill or going uphill, but the point is there was a mikvah that was either at the bottom of a very icy hill or the top of a very icy hill. And people were trying to reach the mikvah and it was impossible. They would take 2 steps and they would go sliding down the hill. Nobody's able to get there. Yet Rameir comes and no problem, step by step by step by step, he's standing ramrod straight and he gets to the mikvah and he doesn't slip. And afterwards they asked him, Rebbe, why is it that every single one of us, we tried to traverse the hill, yet we came slipping down. We couldn't maintain our footing on the ice. Yet when the Rebbe tried to get to the mikvah, no problem. It's as if there wasn't any ice at all. And Rameir answered, when you're being held from above, you don't fall. When you're being held from above, you don't fall. Now that's a madrega. That's a very lofty level to be held from above. And we may not all be there. But let's at least try to hold on from below. Let's try to hold on to HaKadosh Baruch Hu from below. When we're in life and we're facing this uphill struggle, when we don't see the peak, when we don't see the destination before us, and we want to bring clarity, and we want to bring purpose into the journey, let's hold on from below. The more we can bring HaKadosh Baruch Hu into our life, the more we bring Hashem into the journey with us, the more we go along this uphill trek, hand in hand together with Hashem, the more purpose and meaning we're going to find, the easier it'll be for us to sustain the uphill, and the more possibility we'll see for what potentially lies ahead of us. Let's try to live a little higher. And when we're facing these uphill stretches in our life, let's try to hold on from below, hold on to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and realize that this is life. Life is a journey, and the journey is the point. And the way to sustain the journey over the long periods of uphill climbing is by bringing meaning, by bringing purpose, and by bringing Hashem even more into our lives.